2024, exact this time, a year ago, I received a huge amount of money from my now ex-employer. You understand? That situation only happens when you are sacked or you sack yourself and you get paid out from your holiday money and your Christmas money the other year. They actually pay up front because you are leaving the organization. They actually pay you up front. Then you don't take those documents to your new employer, who then deduct that money from you. Both know how it works. Anyways, they paid me that huge money. Later found out that the Osunde HR was actually incompetent, because beginning of 2025, I took Alderscap's follow-off for a few period of time, and the HR miscalculated and felt that I was taking Alderscap follow for the whole year. So I actually paid out my holiday money and my Christmas money of 2025, already paid me upfront in 2024. Of course, I later sent back that money to them. But guys, you know the funniest part? At the exact same period of time, a year later, 2025, I received the money again. But this time around, the informations were not mistake. They're actually correct, because I sacked myself, put in my resignation letter. I found a new job, and I'm living there. And of course, they did the same thing again. They paid me out my holiday money, my Christmas money up front, what they're supposed to pay me in 2026. The funniest part about the whole situation is, if I was told a year ago that I could sack myself or leave this organization, I wouldn't believe you, because I was really comfortable. Like, I could choose when I'm coming to work, when I'm not coming. I was like, I'm going to stay here definitely, now that my kids are still small, it was very handy, you understand. But a year later, one Oswald started offending me every Monday morning. I told her many times that the way she talks to me, I don't like it. I'm not a baby. You shouldn't talk to me that way. She didn't see or notice that she was doing something wrong. Mind, it wasn't only me. She just generally don't know how to talk. Now, soon I had not correct. And I told myself, I love it. You are a nurse. You get bachelor degree. Why will you allow some Osunde as well be talking to you earlier? So I took my degree, dusted my degree for where I kept it, looked for another job, and God came through for me, and I'm leaving. I left the organization. But it's so funny and so strange that exactly a year later, the same thing actually happened. This time around, it was fact. So sometimes I'm of the belief that sometimes some things just happen. Now, as I receive a lot of the money now, I'm thinking, God is strange, eh? Guys, God is like the universe. God is really, really strange. I don't know. It's really strange that exactly a year later, the same thing happened. This time around, it was fact. It's happening. I'm leaving. I left the organization, and I'm like, wow. Anyways, now I said my gist. Thank you. Say, I don't blow. The money huge. You understand?